Welcome to this introductory course on mindfulness and meditation. I'm Dhyanse and I will guide you through this foundational course which will give you the basics of what meditation is, a few tips on how to integrate this into your life. The first thing to understand is, what is meditation? It's a very simple word, process, which means that you are fully at rest. Your body, your mind, your thoughts, emotions, energy, everything is at rest. Just imagine the state for a moment where everything about you is at rest. This is what we all should naturally have. When the birds are flying in the air, they have no stress, they are at rest, even while they're moving. Same is with us human beings. We should have been at rest while we are moving, while we are doing things. But the way we live our life, we are all over the place. Our mind is thinking so many things at the same time. We are also busy with lots of things in our daily life which do not allow us to be at rest even for a second. Even at night when you're sleeping, you realize how much of thoughts you have, how much of your mind is still active. And this is one of the things we would like to change with meditation, with mindfulness. From this stillness, from this relaxation, what we can achieve is it cannot be described into words. The first thing is simply that you live a relaxed life, and more importantly, you start to learn about yourself, you start to grow spiritually, and this is something which is the miraculous thing about just being in the present moment, just being relaxed at rest. In order to achieve this state, there are two essential things that we need to bring in our life. One is a practice which allows us to remove all these obstacles between us and this state of rest. And the second thing is our lifestyle in itself. It needs to change, it needs to transform to allow us to give this possibility of rest. It can start with few minutes in a day, then it should spill over throughout our 24 hours, where no matter what we're doing, we are working, we are, whatever you do it restfully, you do it mindfully. Once we achieve this state, life becomes a complete joy, blissful and ecstatic. And this is hopefully the case. This will be the case for you as well if you will bring meditation and mindfulness to your life. Over the past years, I have went deep into, I've been practicing meditation and I've gone into depths of what meditation is, what are the essential components of the practice, and I've gained first-hand experience to now deliver it to you, to give it to you, for you to bring the same change in your life and see where it takes you. So be with me for the next minutes and see how can you bring meditation into your life. There are a few essentials which are more concerned with the practice of meditation, which I would like to tell you about very briefly. There are 5 different essentials. The first one is the posture. So as you see me sitting right now in cross-legged posture, which is very famous from India, I know in the Western part of the world, we are not so used to sitting like this. So you can start off with sitting on a chair or on the couch or on the floor as comfortably as you like it. The main the main criteria is that you are comfortable and your back is straight. Once you can settle into a posture like that, where you can sit for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes without feeling the need of movement, I think we are good to go as a beginner. Over the course, once you advance in your practice, you can learn more, let's say, sophisticated postures which allow you to go deeper into meditation and also manage certain aspects of your practice. But we'll talk about them later. The second topic, or the second essential, is timing. This is where, as a beginner, if you can meditate at a certain time on daily basis, it does not matter at what time of the day you start meditating. Although, if you can meditate early in the morning or in the evening, basically when there is a transition from day to night and night to day, this is considered in the spiritual world the best time for meditation. There are several reasons for that, but again, this is for advanced practitioners. For you as a beginner, just pick a time which is more convenient for you. If it is after work, if it is before doing anything in the morning, the first thing in the morning, it's up to you. Just choose a particular timing and try to stick to it, because you will see that the more you meditate at the same time, the more easier it is for you to, first of all, maintain a practice, and also in the meditation session, you'll see that you can go deeper as you progress further. The third essential is a place. So find a corner in your house which is quiet, where you can sit undisturbed. And once again, on daily basis, you can go there and sit without having to again think of, should I sit here or there? And if you dedicate one place, it starts to accumulate a certain energy, a certain calmness about that place, which allows you to easily, quickly feel relaxed and move into silence, quieten your mind and move into meditation. The fourth essential is how much time should you spend in meditation. It depends on you. You can spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes as a beginner, but let me tell you, it does not work really in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So as a practice, you need to commit for a little bit longer time than this. With experience, I can tell you that the more time that you spend in meditation, the better it gets. So let's say if you're sitting for 10 minutes, by the end of the 10th minute, you are slowly getting quieter, silent, and experiencing some inner peace. And that's not the time to get up. So that's the time to continue. So I invite you to sit longer in meditation, in experimenting by pushing yourself a little bit more every time that you sit. You can start with 5 minutes, but try to sit for longer time every time that you sit for meditation. This will become natural to you, and there should be a time, and there will come a time where you will be sitting for half an hour or 1 hour in meditation without feeling that there is, that you are forcing yourself to sit down, and time will almost stop for you. And there should come a point where once you sit down, you are so much at rest, so much at stillness, that getting up is your choice and not something forcing in you to get up and do things and continue with your life. And the fifth essential is a right technique. Now for meditation, there are lots of techniques that were developed in different religions and different cultures over thousands of years. They have been tried out by so many meditators and developed further that today we are very, very clear what techniques are helpful for us, what techniques are now outdated. I myself have tried several techniques, and for your start, for your beginning, I'll share a very simple technique which is very popular, which is universally applicable and it's easy to do. So this technique is to focus on your breathing, on the process of breathing, and there are various ways in which you can do that. For a beginner, I would suggest to verbally recite that you are breathing in and you're breathing out while you're breathing in and breathing out. So how it would work is that you're taking your normal deep breaths while breathing in. You say to yourself, I'm breathing in, and while breathing out, you again say to yourself that you're breathing out. So by saying this very gently, you keep your awareness on your breathing, on the fact that you're breathing. I think this is the first stage, this is the first step, which has to be established first before you could make this a very natural process in your practice, and then we can move on further. So for the next 5 to 10 minutes, try it out. Just sit quietly in a comfortable posture. Close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out very gently. And while you breathe in, tell yourself that I'm breathing in. And when you breathe out, remind yourself that you're breathing out. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. If you have any thoughts during this process, bring back your awareness to this fact that you're breathing in and you're breathing out. When you do this for a few minutes, you will realize that your awareness is much more in the present moment. Your body is very relaxed. Your mind has started to calm down. And you can notice that in my speech. Just while speaking, by doing this for a couple of minutes, my speech has calmed down. And same will be for you. So try it out, and I will see you in the next session in my next course.